Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday's edition of Good Morning Vail. What a fabulous weekend we had. Some sunshine, some new rainstorms kind of coming our way, which we desperately need only because there are some places that are in a stage 1 fire restriction. And speaking of miraculous things happening, we do want to talk about a sheep rescue that happened here in Vail. A sheep got onto someone's deck and then it would not get off because it kept seeing that reflection of itself and thinking that those were other sheep. So they had to remove the sheep and then return it to its herd. Luckily, it is back with its friends and family now, so it's living its best sheep life. Something else we do want to talk about is the operating hours for the gondola. So for Vail and Beaver Creek, it's going Friday through Sunday until September 29th. So if you are going to get out there to do any mountain biking, maybe do a scenic gondola ride, make sure that you do it on the weekends, but you are watching that weather forecast because they will shut that gondola down if there is any chance of lightning getting too close to it. So just be wary. Make sure that you have the proper gear with you, but this is a live shot from the gondola in Beaver Creek, and this isn't a live shot, but this is a video shot from the gondola in Beaver Creek, and you can see how absolutely beautiful everything is up there. So make sure that you go check that out while you still can, running until September 29th. And then something else we want to talk about to benefit one of our local schools here is the harvest party that's taking place on Friday. So what this is, it's a great fundraiser that Beaver Liquors does, and they're going to have over 40 wines, great food selections from so many places in the valley, and so much more. So you can go to Beaver Liquors and buy your tickets. They start at $50. There's going to be a silent auction and all sorts of games, so make sure that you go check it out because it does benefit a school here. It's at the Eagle Vale Pavilion, so make sure that you go check that out this weekend. Maybe you're looking for something fun to do Friday night, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and like I said, Eagle Vale Pavilion. You can always call that number for some more information, but we're going to be chatting with them in just a little bit. Now we're going to go check in with Ashley, who's doing something very special for September 11th today.
Hey, thank you very much, Maddie. That's right. I'm starting my morning here at Freedom Park in Edwards. I'm going to be telling you a little bit more about why this park is so incredibly special. Most people just use it as a dog park or a place to kind of get out and take a walk or a run, but there's a really incredible piece of 9/11 memorabilia that is here, and we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. But before we get there, I wanted to tell you about Oktoberfest. This is quite the celebration here in the Rocky Mountains. Beaver Creek started just a few weeks ago, then we had one in Lion's Head last weekend, and coming up this weekend, Vail Village will be celebrating Oktoberfest from 12 to 10, so from noon to 10 p.m. on Friday and Saturday, and then from 12 to 6 on Sunday. And this is your opportunity to enjoy all of the Bavarian fare that you could possibly fit in your mouth. So everything from schnitzel sandwiches to pretzels to beer brought over specifically for Oktoberfest from Germany. They'll be serving Spaten, which is one of the 6 original breweries for Oktoberfest. And of course, there's keg bowling and stein hoisting and all kinds of things. Then on Saturday in Beaver Creek, if you want a little bit of a different celebration, Zusammen will be taking over Beaver Creek Village. And this is where you really celebrate community and music and delicious food. They have some small, delectable plates that are going to be provided by some of the best at Beaver Creek. And so you go and you pick out the small place you want to enjoy, and then there's communal tables where you sit and you maybe have a conversation that you wouldn't have otherwise had. And coming up from 4 to 8 p.m. on Saturday, Spinfony will be the musical artist providing the sounds for that celebration. Now, coming up on this edition of Good Morning Vail, we are talking about all the benefits of your Epic Pass. With the cooler temperatures, that's pretty much all we can think about is the winter arriving and how we're going to get ready for the season. Also, how to fall in love with the fall colors here. And we also have some great opportunities about home ownership if you would like to be the next local to join our valley. And coming up, we're going to have a first look at your local weather forecast. And here at Freedom Park this morning, it really is just an absolutely beautiful start to our Wednesday.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
Glenwood Cabins Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Cabins Adventure Park. It's awesome!
This is where I use the skills I've learned. This is where the moments I love happen. This is where I grew up, and it's also where I serve.
In the U.S. Army Reserve, you train at least 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks a year. Here, you learn the skills to lead and succeed in life while staying close to home. Part-time service, full-time success. GoArmyReserve.com.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
This is a live shot of the Eagle County Regional Airport, and that's a great place to fly in. You can get some great deals on some one-way tickets to maybe go explore around a little bit, but then you can fly back there for another great deal. Non-stop flights too coming from out of there, which is pretty awesome. And today's a good day to be traveling, so maybe if you are traveling, you're gonna have some good weather because we have a high pressure system that's sitting above us right now that's bringing that sunshine. We'll see some of those higher clouds throughout the sky today, but we are expecting those temperatures to warm up just a little bit. 42 degrees first thing this morning. Right now, currently outside the TV8 studio, it is 44 degrees. 65 later this afternoon, and then a 20% chance of precipitation. But like I said, those kind of higher up clouds, hopefully we see mostly sunshine throughout the course of today. And then later this evening, those temperatures are going to drop into the 30s. 39 degrees is the low, that 20% chance of precipitation remaining throughout the course of this evening. That sun setting just a little bit earlier, again 7:23 this week. So last week it was like 7:40 and now it's 7:23. We are getting into those Burr months when those temperatures are starting to cool down quite a bit, and we are getting our fingers crossed and ready for that snow to start falling. But if you are traveling down to Denver, 87 degrees with that 20% chance of moisture down there, and then like I said, here in the valley into the 60s. So make sure that if you are getting out there, you do have just something with you in case it does start to rain. Now we're gonna go check in with Ashley, who's on Epic Morning, and see what other fun things she has to offer us from Edwards.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Thank you very much, Maddie. You know, today it's so hard to believe, I'm sure for all of us, that it's the 18th anniversary of 9/11 and the attacks that took place. And you know what's kind of amazing is that right here in our own neck of the woods, where sometimes it's really easy to just be in a bubble and forget that bad things can happen, we have our very own piece of 9/11 right here in Edwards. So this is Freedom Park, and you may have been here with your dog before, or just kind of walk around because it's absolutely beautiful. But right here, you'll find a piece of limestone. And if you've never stopped to look to see what this is, it's really, really incredibly special. This is actually a piece of the west wall of the Pentagon that was part of the rubble that was created by American Airlines Flight 77. And right here at the bottom of this piece of limestone, it weighs 600 pounds, by the way, but you'll see this plaque, and so it says, "This piece of Pentagon limestone is a lasting memorial to the 184 people who died in the September 11th, 2001 attack on the Pentagon. American Airlines Flight 77 was commandeered by terrorists who crashed into the Pentagon. We claim this ground in remembrance and to honor those whose lives were lost, their families, and all who sacrificed that we may live in freedom. We will never forget." And in honor of never forgetting, later on today, there will be a service taking place here at Freedom Park. It's going to start actually over at Ford Park at 1:30 with some emergency vehicles doing a procession all the way down here to Edwards. It should take just about half an hour, so they should be here at about 2 o'clock, and it'll take place from 2 to 3 today. So if you're looking for a way to honor those people that we lost on that day 18 years ago, this would be an excellent place to do it. And again, that ceremony is taking place from 2 to 3 o'clock today. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome! All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
In the spirit of getting excited for winter, something that you need to be considering doing right now is buying your Epic Pass. These are the lowest prices that you're going to get now throughout the rest of the season, but something that they are initiating this year is Epic for Everyone. And what that does is it allows you to buy an Epic Pass. Maybe you want to do it for 1 day, maybe you want to do it for 10 days. It's going to give you the guaranteed lowest prices to do so. So it's going to save you about 50% off of what a regular day pass would be. The prices are starting at $106 for 1 day, but then maybe you want to ski every single day this season. You can buy your Epic Pass right now as an adult for $939, and that gives you access to so many resorts. They made this initiative to make it the Epic Pass, combining so many great resorts onto one ski pass 11 years ago, really changing the industry of skiing completely, or snowboarding. Something else you should look into is if you have those little tykes who want to get up on the mountain, is the Epic School Kids Pass. And what that means is you can get this pass. It's different from region to region, so each state does their own thing. And here in Colorado, it's a free program for kindergarteners through 5th graders. It provides 4 free days of skiing or riding at each state's top-ranked resorts. So here in Colorado, it's Vail, Beaver Creek, and Breckenridge. And then new to it this year, starting this season, is a 4-day free adventure to Crested Butte for your children. So make sure that you get out there and you check that out if you do have those kids in that age group, so that they can get out there and enjoy the skiing as well. Or maybe you have a kid who has its own Epic Pass who wants to ski every single day, and the place to do that is in Beaver Creek, only because that's the best place to learn to ski for a family. We're going to learn some more about Haymeadow Park and all of the great amenities of it.
Welcome to Haymeadow Park, Beaver Creek's beginner-friendly learning area located at the base of the resort. There truly is no better place to learn to ski and ride. In Haymeadow Park, students and instructors benefit from a safe and controlled learning environment, ideal for building up confidence and progressing on the slopes. A dedicated, beginner-friendly gondola allows students to comfortably ascend to the top of the park. Here, smart terrain features guide students through the learning process, helping them to pick up the basics and hone their skills on the snow. The Ranch, Haymeadow's kid-friendly restaurant, offers healthy, satisfying cuisine that adds to the learning adventure. Gentle sloping terrain, magic carpets, and groomed runs make learning here fun and effective. Plus, there are special surprises around every corner, and plenty of sweet treats along the way. Enroll your kids in Beaver Creek Ski School, where we promise that by the 3rd consecutive day of lessons, ages 5 to 6 will be skiing or riding Haymeadow Park, and ages 7 to 14 will graduate to Red Buffalo Park.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Glenwood Hot Springs Resort. A whole new side to water.
Well, this weather is brought to you by the Glenwood Hot Springs Pool and Resort, but this is the pond here at Freedom Park, otherwise known as one of the favorite dog parks here in the Vail Valley. And right now we have some mist coming up off the water. It's a very chilly start to our morning this morning, and we're only expecting to see our highs at the base of Vail and the base of Beaver Creek getting up into the mid-60s today. So that's definitely going to be nice and cool. We do have about a 20% chance of seeing some rain, and maybe by the time we get into the second hour of the show, we'll be seeing those highs in the 40s. Now tonight, we are expecting to see those lows drop potentially into the 30s for the first time this season. So that's great news. That's exciting news. That means that snowmaking is not far away, and we continue to see about a 20% chance of those showers. Now, if you're planning to maybe head on down to Glenwood Hot Springs Pool and Resort, which would be a great idea for today, especially with the cooler temperatures, we'll be seeing those temperatures probably closer to the 70s because Glenwood is going to be a little bit warmer, lower in elevation. 72 for Eagle, 64 in Avon, 65 in Vail, and 87 in Denver. And for our extended forecast, we continue to see the 60s for tomorrow. We have a little bit of a cold front that's going to be pushing through, helping to cool things down really across the state. And then we start to rebound just a little bit into the weekend with highs in the 70s. Sunshine returns to the forecast. Denver could potentially be seeing those highs in the 90s by the time we get to Sunday. So hopefully the Broncos are ready to play in some warm weather, right? But again, it's all brought to you by Glenwood Hot Springs Pool and Resort. You know, they've been in operation for over 130 years, helping people to relax and to rejuvenate, and it might be your opportunity to do it. Oh, hello. Hi. I have a new friend this morning. Hi. I told you it was a good dog park. Hi, good morning. All right, we're going to send things over to Maddie for your road report coming up next.
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
This is a live shot of I-70 up on Vail Pass, and the roadways there are very well maintained for us, especially throughout the winter season, only because that does seem to accumulate a lot of snow right there on Vail Pass. So it is nice that we do have CDOT to keep us safe out there, and they take great care of that roads. They're always out there plowing, and so although it's not winter yet, I always want to thank those plow drivers for doing what they do to keep all of us safe. Something we do want to talk about as winter is approaching and we are going to start to see that snow on the ground is sun glare, only because it's something that's very underestimated up here in the mountains, but because we are a state that does see almost 300 days of sunshine a year, it is important that you do have all of the tools that you need to stay safe out there. So what sun glare does is it reflects so brightly onto your windshield that you cannot see anything, and I know because I've experienced it multiple times. So driving eastbound first thing in the morning or westbound later in the evening is when you'll really start to see that sun glare. There's some things that will keep you nice and safe to give you that information. What you need to do is you need to make sure that you have a great pair of sunglasses with you. Make sure your windshield is clean, and you can always use these very helpful tips and tools right here to make sure that you're staying safe out there and you're up to date with what's happening on our roadways. So stay safe, everyone. Give yourself enough time to get to where you're going without being in a hurry, because that's when most accidents happen. So just slow down and enjoy all of the views. Coming up next, we're going to take a quick break, and then Ashley's going to tell us about one of Vail's big initiatives.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets, backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry, Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Coyote Cafe is a Beaver Creek staple for its vibrant atmosphere, killer Mexican cuisine, including our new taqueria menu, and inventive scratch-made cocktails, craft beers, and signature margaritas. Catch live music on the patio, snag great après specials, watch the game on our big screen, or join the Mug Club. And make the Yodi, as the locals like to call it, your next stop for lunch and dinner. Open 7 days a week.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Now this morning I am not adventuring at Vail or Beaver Creek or Keystone or Breckenridge, but I am in one of our beautiful communities of Edwards this morning. It's so gorgeous, look at that. But listen, it's really important as a Vail Resorts employee that we share with you something that's really special about this company, and I think a lot of us feel the same way about this. And Vail Resorts has just made a huge splash in the ski industry by making this commitment to zero. This is an epic promise that they have come up with to have a zero net operating footprint by 2030. That is incredibly ambitious. And some of the ways that they are doing this is, for instance, this year on the mountain, you might have recognized that they didn't have any straws available. So they have only compostable straws that are available by request. So that's something that's happening in all the on-mountain dining establishments. Also, they're working on doing things like using expired day passes and sending those to e-waste facilities to be recycled. Also, they've been printing less and less of those paper ski maps, and then they also have some bins available to recycle those as well. Just a few of the small things that they're doing to make big changes. But let's take a closer look at this epic promise.
What would it look like to make an epic promise to our planet? At Vail Resorts, everything we do is driven by the spectacular natural environments that we operate in. The environment is our business and our passion, and it's why we are making a commitment to protect our local natural resources and address the most pressing global environmental challenge. Today, we are setting a goal to achieve a zero net operating footprint by 2030.
It's a commitment to zero net carbon emissions by 2030, zero waste to landfill, and zero operating impact on our forests and habitat.
Since 2008, our existing operations achieved a 19% reduction in energy usage.
Now, we're committing to another 15% improvement in our efficiency.
To make this happen, we're investing $25 million in capital on energy-saving projects.
We're committing to purchasing 100% of our electricity from clean, renewable energy sources.
We'll strive for zero waste by working with our communities, partners, and guests to maximize recycling and composting.
And we'll protect these beautiful places by minimizing the impact of any future development and planting or restoring an acre of forest for every acre of forest that's been displaced.
It's our epic promise to our employees, to the communities in which we work, to our guests, and to our planet. And it's going to require the innovation, passion, and dedication of all of us to get to zero. This is what epic looks like.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
This is a live shot from patrol headquarters up in Beaver Creek, and look, that sun is starting to come out. A small break in that cloud coverage, and that sunshine is peeking through, giving us that beautiful sunbeam and that beautiful shot with all of those trees, that nice green grass with the precipitation that we've been seeing. It's only going to get greener until things start to turn yellow and make the valley look like it's nice and painted with gold, which fall is my absolute favorite time of year here. And as we start to see these cooler temperatures in the morning, that's when we're going to start to see that foliage really make its way kind of out. 42 degrees first thing this morning, warming up to 65 degrees, a 20% chance of precipitation throughout the course of today, and then a 10 to 15 mile an hour wind chill. So if you are getting out, just make sure that you do have that warm layer with you. For this evening, 39 degrees is the low, that 20% chance of moisture remaining through the course of tonight, and then that sun is going to set around 7:23 p.m. So we're starting to see that sunset earlier and earlier. If you are traveling to one of the resorts, maybe to get out there and do some hiking, mountain biking, walking your dogs, or whatever, Vail 57 degrees, Beaver Creek 59 degrees, Breckenridge 53, and then Keystone 58 degrees. It looks like they're all seeing a chance of some precipitation, so if you are getting up to do anything up on the mountain, just make sure that you have that rain layer with you. Now, it is Girls Morning Vail because it's just Ashley and I, and so we're going to go check in on her and her epic adventure.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Thank you, Maddie. My adventures have taken me to Freedom Park this morning here in Edwards. It's such a beautiful start to our Wednesday. Look at how serene it is. Just nice and quiet on the pond there. And something else that we should probably point out here. I know you're probably like, why are you showing me trash cans on your Epic Morning? Well, one of the things that keeps things epic here are the designs of this trash can. Now, you'll see right here, it says Bear Saver on the front of it. And this particular latch, right, you have to stick your hand in there in order to get the door open. And these particular trash cans, not only do they help to keep us safe from having wildlife, getting into the trash, and also it helps to keep the bears safe, because once they get into human trash and they start having contact with humans, it's very likely that they may lose their lives over that. But it has not only done good things for us here in the Vail Valley, but also inspired some other communities in Colorado. And I did quite a bit of work down in Boulder before I moved up here, and specifically with their bear safety program and with the trash cans, and trying to make sure that people were keeping their trash secure so that they didn't have any more bear issues and having to put bears down. And so the city of Boulder actually got their inspiration for their bear trash cans from Vail and from Beaver Creek. So it's pretty amazing what the impact has been as far as helping to keep the bears out of the trash. And so just another reminder, as a resident, you want to make sure you're keeping your trash inside before, until trash day, before you put it out. You want to just make sure that the bears are eating what they're supposed to be eating, the nice berries and fruits, and they're all stocking up right now. And there's been a significant increase in bear sightings over the past year or so. So just be aware that we have a lot of critters here in our neck of the woods, and keeping them safe is definitely the way to go, because it keeps us safe as well. And speaking of keeping people safe and getting them back to doing what they love, Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery are the experts when it comes to that. Now, coming up next, if you love views like this, if you want to have mornings here in Freedom Park, we have some beautiful properties that could potentially be yours. We're going to introduce you to Engel and Volkers coming up next.
Gatorade packs carbs to refuel and electrolytes to replenish, so you can bring the heat. Nothing beats Gatorade.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets, backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry, Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
I'm Tyra Redrood.
And I'm Josh Lautenberg. We're the owners of Engel & Volkers. Welcome to our new shop in Vail Village. Engel & Volkers is an international global real estate company that started in 1977 in Hamburg, Germany. There are 735 shops in 36 countries on 5 continents with over 7,000 advisors worldwide. We were previously known as Sun & Alp Real Estate throughout the Vail Valley. It was a very successful luxury real estate firm. We're now Engel & Volkers because we wanted to offer our brokers and also our clients the best possible capabilities and services. For our brokers, they now have cutting-edge technology that they can use to better serve the clients. For our sellers, they have global marketing and exposure for their property internationally around the world and throughout the United States at shops where our buyers come from to the Vail Valley. And for our buyers, we have access to the finest properties, not only in the Vail Valley, but the entire world. The international network of Engel & Volkers is a huge benefit to our company, but primarily a huge benefit to our sellers. Because of our international presence and our presence nationwide, we can now market and advertise our listings well outside the Vail Valley, and particularly in markets where Vail Valley buyers come from, such as Texas, New Jersey, New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Connecticut. We have a lot more exposure to buyers, and we can reach a lot more buyers because of this incredible network that we have. And with 7,000 advisors worldwide, all 7,000 of those folks know what properties that we have for sale here in the Vail Valley. Engel & Volkers came to Vail because they know the Vail Valley is growing as an international destination. They also know that as the former Sun & Alp Real Estate, we have a wonderful location here in the heart of Vail Village where buyers from all over the world walk by and come in and ask questions and inquire about real estate. We offer premium service at all price points, which is an Engel & Volkers philosophy worldwide. So we work with properties in Vail Village all the way down to Eagle Ranch. We work with primary homeowners to second, third, and fourth homeowners. We particularly focus on the luxury real estate market throughout the valley. As an Engel & Volkers shop in Vail, we'd like you to come in, feel welcome into our shop, have a coffee or a bottle of water, and sit down with us and talk about real estate or just talk about the lifestyle in the Vail Valley. We find we're very different from all the other real estate firms in the Vail Valley because not only do we have a large international presence, we're also a small boutique shop that can offer the highest level of personal service to our clients. We really have the best brokers, I think, in the Vail Valley, all 16 of us. We have a combined 100 years of real estate experience here in the Vail Valley and over $1 billion in sales. Our primary goal as Engel & Volkers in Vail is to provide the highest level of customer service to our buyers and sellers. We know the Valley really well, we know the real estate market very well, and so we've always been able to do that and we'll continue to do that. We also want to make sure that we're providing our listings with the highest level of international exposure worldwide.
Here at Engel & Volkers, we guarantee the best possible customer service.
So please come visit us in our Vail Village shop so we can help you find your dream home.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
We want to thank the outlets at Silverthorne for bringing you this weather report this morning. They are up and over Vail Pass, located in Summit County, and they have the best deals on the cutest clothes. So if you're looking to update your wardrobe, make sure that you head over to the outlets at Silverthorne to do so. And maybe you're also heading over the pass to get some mountain biking, hiking, or just some exploring in. Well, if you're going over to Keystone or Breckenridge, the temperatures in Keystone, 58 degrees with a chance of some thunderstorms. And then in Breckenridge, 53 degrees, 59 here in Beaver Creek, and then 57 over in Vail. It does look like all 4 locations could see those scattered showers, so just be wary of that and make sure that you're watching it as you get out there. But as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we are expecting to see some partly cloudy skies, those temperatures down into the 60s, again that 20% chance of moisture. But then by Friday we are expecting to see beautiful sunshine, temperatures into the 70s. And like I said, that beautiful sunshine kind of making its way, continuing into Saturday. 72 is the high on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we are expecting maybe right now, no chance of precipitation, but with that cloud coverage slowly starting to build, we could see that precipitation roll in. And then on to Monday, we are expecting a 15% chance of moisture, 71 degrees. So you can see those temperatures fluctuating in and out of the 70s. Hopefully, we're starting to see that snow fall sooner than later. But if you are getting out there this weekend, Oktoberfest is the place to be, and with the nice sunshine, it is going to be a fantastic place to be, happening in Vail Village, so go check it out. We do want to thank the outlets at Silverthorne one more time for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now, coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Join Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th at 10 a.m. for the 5K 10K River Trail Walker Run. This is a fundraiser for Hope of the Grand Valley, which is a hand up, not a handout, by fostering and encouraging independence and self-sufficiency for low-income families. Registration is now open for all ages and goes until October 18th. Early registration is $25 or $35 the day of the event. You can register online at itsyourrace.com. Join us for the annual 5K 10K Walker Run for Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I've stopped by an amazing showroom in Avon, Rugs Benedict, and joining me this morning is Mandy Benedict. Good morning, Mandy.
Good morning. Thanks for coming.
One of the things I love about your business is that it's a local business and it's a family business.
It is. We're generation of family, but also just our staff has been here for so long that it feels like a family there as well.
Coming into your store, it's really amazing because you have an incredible selection of wall-to-wall carpeting, area carpets, but also wood flooring.
We do. It's a great place to just come in and explore, get ideas, see some of the new things that are trending, and we try and keep everything very fresh in our showroom.
Well, it's great to see examples, the sample products, but also be able to look at it installed on your floors.
It is. I think that's one of the most beneficial things is not trying to make a decision of what your flooring is going to look like from this little tiny piece, but being able to see a nice big expanse of what it's going to look like so you can visualize what's going to be best for your home.
Well, installing carpeting and flooring, these are big investments, and they also completely change the look of someone's home. How does someone get started at Rugs Benedict?
The best thing to do is just come in and we'll kind of take you through just the whole process of discovery, what's most important, what fits in your budget, what type of traffic you're going to have in your home, and then we can work through all the details and help you out.
Well, tell us some of the considerations when you think about it's wood flooring that I want to go with.
So then you want to kind of be mindful of what type of traffic. If you have big dogs, if you have maybe rental or kids, really heavy traffic, you want to be mindful of the species that you go with. So it's hard on the Jenga scale and will kind of stand the test of time. And then different color options depending on, you know, if you have light dogs and, you know, different things like that. So we can really help keep in mind the durability.
Right, and so what are some of the wood species that you're using a lot up here, and what are some of the colors you're using a lot up here?
The European oak is very popular, and I would say the natural colors are things that we're doing quite a bit of, but the grays are popular as well.
And what about the size of planking? I know that changes, you know, trend-wise, but is there something timeless that you particularly like?
You know, 7-inch is probably the most kind of timeless and thing that we do consistently, but just really depending on the space in the home, we go up to 16 inches wide or down to 3, but for the most part, probably 80% of the jobs we do are 7-inch plank.
And you were mentioning, you know, hardness in terms of traffic, but I think doesn't dryness also figure into the type of flooring you want to put in, the type of wood you want to select for your home up here?
Absolutely. The construction of the wood is really important, and then the way that it's acclimated is also very important.
So when someone's starting along this journey, my understanding is that your salespeople are more than just salespeople. They're designers, but you can also come out and measure people's homes.
We do. We'll come out with our installation manager and help really discover what's going to look most beautiful in your space and create just a perfect end product.
You know, the installation is critical, and my understanding is you guys have really some of the best installers in the Valley.
We do. We have a lifetime installation warranty on everything we do. They're all employee installers. They've worked for us for years. They're highly trained, and I literally get phone calls every day just thanking us so much for how amazing they are.
Well, if someone wants to stop by and get started on a flooring journey, remind them where they can find you and when they can come by.
Sure. We're in Avon at the corner of Nottingham and Metcalf, the base of Wildridge, and we're here 9 to 5:30 Monday through Saturday. They can come anytime and just kind of explore, start the process. We do free estimates, and we make it all just very easy and make sure we hit all your needs.
Mandy, it was great talking with you today. Thanks for bringing us by.
Yeah, thanks for coming over.
Stay tuned. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Weather's perfect. Families all together.
And we switched to Geico, save money on our boat insurance.
How can it get any better than this?
Dad, I just caught a goldfish.
There's no goldfish in this lake.
Whoa.
It's pure gold. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich!
It only gets better when you switch and save with Geico.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
You are looking at a live shot from Breckenridge this morning, a beautiful Wednesday over there at our sister resort, and also a beautiful Wednesday here at Beaver Creek. I've transitioned myself just up a little ways from Freedom Park this morning, and we have a little bit of cloud cover on top of the mountain, and also we do have some nice cool, very fall-like temperatures once again this morning. I don't know about you, but I'm so excited that it's starting to cool down just a little bit. And today our temperatures are really going to be pretty nice and cool ahead of a little bit of a cold front that's going to be moving in for tomorrow that will really help to kind of cool things down, especially along the Front Range. Now our highs here in the Eagle River Valley will be in the 60s and 70s depending on where you are. Now if you're going to be out and about this evening, just be aware that those cooler temperatures in the morning return once again when the sun goes down before 7:30. So you want to have some layers with you to keep you nice and cozy. And if you're going to be out and about today, maybe you want to have an adventure in the mountains. We'll find those highs only in the 50s if you're going to be, going up in elevation, and then down along the valley floor, of course, a little bit warmer, but mostly in the 70s here in the Eagle River Valley. So things are definitely feeling like fall, and we could not be any more excited about it. But I'm going to send things back in the studio with my girl Maddie. Maddie, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful out here today.
I know, Ash, I'm a little bit jealous of your morning office first thing this morning, but celebrating fall in Colorado is one of my most favorite things to do because it's one of the most beautiful seasons here. And I feel like it's always such a quick window of when that foliage is really just up and blooming and the valley is painted in complete gold with all of the aspen trees. And somewhere that you should go to enjoy it is Crested Butte if you've never been there before. Not only did they have a wildflower festival all summer long, but now they're really enjoying the fall foliage. And something that you can do over in Crested Butte is maybe if you're an avid mountain biker, they have 30 plus miles of single track mountain biking off of a chairlift. So it's the Red Lady Express, and you can take that up, and then there's 30 plus miles of single served track mountain biking up there, which is absolutely to die for fun. And then they've got some great cross-country trails that you can do over there as well. The gondola is running only on the weekends down in Crested Butte, so make sure that you go on a weekend to enjoy all of that. And over in Crested Butte right now, they are doing some great lodging deals so that you will get over there and enjoy the fall. Escape to Fall is what they're calling it. Rooms are starting at $99. There's always fun events taking place, as well as all of the fun activities that you can just do outside kind of on your own over in Crested Butte. And if you do have an Epic Pass, they are on the Epic Pass, so you can take that Epic Pass over there and take a nice scenic ride up on that chairlift. So make sure that you make your way over to Crested Butte. You can go to www.skicb.com, and then if you want some more information on the events, you can go to www.skicb.com/events. So make sure that you check that out. Something else you can do in the valley over in Summit County is do some fabulous golfing, and that's going to stay open until October 6th. There's 2 courses over there. One of them is a par 71, one of them is a par 72. The par 71 is the river course, and it's over 4,000 playable yards, so that's a pretty big golf course. And then the ranch course, which is the par 72, has over 5,000 playable yards. Like I said, they are open until October 6th. There's so many great amenities over there, so make sure that you go and check out the Keystone Golf Course as well. Now, Ash, you've got some more information closer to home, maybe taking place over in Beaver Creek.
Oh, you know I do. And Maddie, listen, right here is like your hub of all activities. So I'm standing outside the Summer Adventure Center. Also, there's, Starbucks back there so you can get your coffee to get you fueled up for your adventures. But right now, through the end of September, they continue to do some opportunities where you can enjoy not only the fall colors, but also some wine. So I'm all about that. Now they have these hiking adventures that they do where you can hike up to Beaver Lake, and then you come back and you enjoy wine and cheese pairings at Beano's Cabin, which is just this beautiful setting right in the middle of the mountain, if you will, and this gorgeous meadow, and it's just beautiful. And if you don't want to do the hiking, you could do a 4x4 tour. So you can let them do all of the work for you with a vehicle that is just so cool. Let me just show you. They even have it kind of advertised right here. I've done this with my family and it's so much fun. So 4x4 tours that also have the wine and cheese pairings. Now right just behind me over here we have Gore Creek Fly Fishing, and or Gore Creek Fly Fishermen is the official name. But this shop, this is just one of their several locations, but they've been in business for over 30 years here in the Vail Valley. So that is the longest running fly fishing shop, and there's a reason why. It's because they are so good at what they do, and they can take you out whether it's just, you know, for half a day or you want a full day trip. And they have, of course, their professional guides, and each fly fishing adventure, you know, they get you set up with the waders, with the fly fishing rod, with the flies. They also have some nice beverages for you, and then if you do a full day, they'll also provide the lunch. But they have some really cool tours that are going on, and they're open year-round. So it doesn't matter what time of year you're interested in getting out there, they can certainly help you out with that. Now, we can help you out with a look at what's happening with that local weather, and also an entire second hour of Good Morning Vail headed your way. So don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break, and we are going to just tempt your palate with some more fall activities. So stay with us.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert techntechnicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
This is a live shot of Blue Sky Basin over in Vail, where the legendary back bowls are, and we're all getting really excited that ski season is approaching us. We are not that far away, and we've kind of already jumped into the Burr months, so we're in September. Next comes October, so make sure that you start to bundle up and get prepared for those cooler temperatures, because we are starting to see that temperature slowly decrease. Tomorrow, 62 is the high throughout the course of the day. We are expecting that 20% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies, but then as we head into the weekend, we are expecting beautiful sunshine for Oktoberfest. 70 degrees on Friday, 72 degrees on Saturday, and then on Sunday, that's when we're going to see mostly sunny skies, that cloud coverage kind of rolling back through. 74 degrees for Sunday, and then on Monday, we are expecting a slight chance of precipitation with 71 degrees, so you can see those temperatures really starting to fluctuate. Make sure that you get out there and enjoy that sunshine while we have it. Coming up next is hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning, Vail. You are looking at a live shot looking down at the Beaver Creek Golf Course, and we have this beautiful morning where the sun is just kind of coming through the clouds, and we have a little mixture of blue sky and also some nice cool temperatures. And hey, good morning, I'm Ashley Brill. I'm your Epic Morning Reporter, and I'm taking my escalator here at Beaver Creek to show you one of the most beautiful views. I love that this is just one of the areas that we can call my office. Oh, hello, Beaver Creek. It's absolutely stunning up here this morning, and those nice cool temperatures make it feel very much like fall, and also make it feel very much like Oktoberfest. And if you haven't had a chance to celebrate with us the last couple weekends, Beaver Creek had their Oktoberfest the first weekend of the month. Then we had one in Lion's Head last weekend, and coming up this weekend, we conclude our Oktoberfest celebrations here in the mountains with Vail Village taking on the honor. Now, everything is going to be going on starting at noon on Friday until 10 p.m. So noon to 10 p.m. for both Friday and Saturday, and then on Sunday, it's just a shorter day from about noon to 6 p.m. But there will be authentic Bavarian beer, authentic Oktoberfest beer. Spaten is what they'll be serving. They also have the keg bowling competition. They have the best dress competition, the Stein hoisting competitions, and of course, schnitzel and all sorts of brats and bratwurst, and it's going to be delicious. Now, know what else is going to be delicious? Zusammen. This is really a word that just describes community, live music, and a celebration right here at Beaver Creek. So in the heart of Beaver Creek Village, next to the ice rink, you'll find some live music taking place from 4 to 8 p.m. on Saturday, and it's going to be provided by Spinfany this week. And then you'll also find these just delectable small plates that you'll find from some of the best that Beaver Creek has to offer when it comes to the culinary experience. So you'll get these small plates, you have the live music going on, and then you get to enjoy all of it at communal tables, and it's just going to be a blast. So Maddie, what do you think? Maybe like a girls' date on Saturday? We could hit up Oktoberfest first and then come to Zusammen? What do you think?
You know, Ash, I'm never going to turn down a girls' date. Also, if there's dancing of any kind, 100%. Count me in. I'll be there. We could totally girls' date on Saturday. Let's make a plan of that. Something else that we should maybe look at is taking a scenic gondola ride too, because the gondolas in both Vail and Beaver Creek are only open on weekends. So Friday through Sunday, and make sure that you get out there and you do it while you still can, because it's only going until September 29th. So there's only a couple weekends left for you to get out there and enjoy that scenic gondola ride as we really start to see that fall foliage come our way. And also, if you want to get up there and do a last little bit of mountain biking, now's the time to do it. Something else that we do want to talk about is the harvest party that Beaver Liquors is putting on, and this party is going to be absolutely great with over 40 wine vendors from around the world and some great food from some of the best restaurants here in the Valley. It's all going to benefit the Eagle County Charter Academy, so make sure that you go to Beaver Liquors and you buy your tickets. They're starting at $50. They're on sale right now. It's from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., so maybe you want to do something all weekend, Oktoberfest on Saturday, but start this on Friday. Coming up next, we have a whole hour of Good Morning Vail, so we're going to take a quick break and then another look at that weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Join Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th at 10 a.m. for the 5K 10K River Trail Walker Run. This is a fundraiser for Hope of the Grand Valley, which is a hand up, not a handout, by fostering and encouraging independence and self-sufficiency for low-income families. Registration is now open for all ages and goes until October 18th. Early registration is $25 or $35 the day of the event. You can register online at itsyourrace.com. Join us for the annual 5K 10K Walker Run for Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th.
I'm here with Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District, and these days, Tegan, it's so easy to renew your library books.
I'm glad you think that. We've been working really hard to make it easier for you. So we've instituted automatic renewals for all items.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, let's discuss further. So I check out some books, and then the renewal date comes up, and what happens?
So 3 days prior to the renewal date, you'll get a notice letting you know, if you signed up for email notices, of course, if that book has automatically renewed. So it will automatically renew up to 2 times, so long as no one is waiting for it and your library card's in good standing.
This is amazing news.
We're
and so what do I need to do in order to get books out of the library?
Come in with your library card or photo ID if you forgot your library card, and then you can just walk away with whatever you're interested in.
This is amazing. If you want more information, evld.org is the website, and you have a wealth of knowledge at your fingertips, and it's easier to renew than ever.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
From Patrol Headquarters up in Beaver Creek, and you can see that those clouds are starting to break just a little bit more, some more sunshine kind of coming down and hitting our valley, which is what you're kind of looking at just right past those trees. It is going to be a beautiful day today, maybe slight precipitation, but as we take a look at some of the highs happening around the country, along the East Coast, Boston, 86 degrees, mostly sunny sky. Making your way all the way down that East Coast, you are expecting mostly sunny skies, those nice warmer temperatures as we start to travel west a little bit. 91 degrees and beautiful sunshine in Cincinnati, 91 in Houston, but it looks like they are going to see quite a bit of precipitation. 85 in Albuquerque, 96 degrees in Phoenix, so they are no longer into the hundreds. 66 degrees in Salt Lake. It looks like they're going to see some precipitation, and they had snowfall for the first time yesterday up in the Uinta Mountains in Utah. My mom made sure she rubbed it in my face for quite some time yesterday. And then along the west coast, they are expecting beautiful sunshine as Well, as we take a look closer to home here in the Vail Valley, 42 degrees around 8 a.m., 65 is the high for today, a 20% chance of precipitation, and that's going to linger into this evening. So if you are getting out to do anything, just make sure that you have that rain layer with you. 39 degrees is the low, and that sun is starting to set earlier and earlier. 7:23 is what time it's supposed to go down tonight. So make sure that you get out and you check out that sunset, only because with that mix of rain, they've been absolutely breathtaking. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we are expecting some partly cloudy skies, a 20% chance of moisture, but into the weekend, beautiful sunshine. And then on Sunday is when we'll see that cloud coverage start to roll back in before we start to see some more precipitation on Monday. So it is a great weekend to get out there and enjoy Oktoberfest. We want to thank Triumph Mountain Properties for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now we're going to go check in with Ashley and her epic adventure up in Beaver Creek.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop, with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westvale and rental bikes available in Vail Village.
Maddie, with these cooler mornings, and then of course the news that your mom saw snow for the first time, I tell you what, I'm getting so excited for winter. And look at my office this morning. We have some cloud cover out here. It's nice and cool in the 40s, and it's only a matter of time before the Centennial Express gondola and chairlift right there is going to be fired up for the upcoming season. Now, Beaver Creek is slated to open coming up on November 27th. So that is the day before Thanksgiving, per usual. And something is going to be a little bit different this year at Beaver Creek. Now, they have been working very, very hard, and you've been seeing a lot of trucks and a lot of equipment on the mountain roads up here this summer, because what they've been doing is improving the snowmaking capabilities. So they have been putting in all kinds of structures really in this whole area, and the plan is for opening day they want to have not only Red Buffalo Express lift up here and this learning area open, but also all the way down here to the Hay Meadow Express area, which is some of the most dedicated learning terrain in the state of Colorado. So from top to bottom here, that is over 3,300 vertical feet of skiing and riding, and that is the plan for what they want to have open for opening day this year, which is significant. That is amazing, amazing news. And so that's what they're going to continue to be working on as we head into the fall season. And if you need to get set up, want yourself some new gear for upcoming winter, it's coming. It is coming. Head on over to Christie Sports and also check them out online at ChristieSports.com. They have extended their Powder Day sale online, but you have to go to ChristieSports.com to get those great deals. Okay, we still have more coming up, including some great golfing in my neck of the woods, so don't go away.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
Stepping up, always take the risk. Don't just watch it. Put your phone down and do it. Drip splash like the ice on the wrist. That's a call I can't miss. Let's do.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Welcome to the Eagle Ranch Golf Course, an 18-hole public course located just 30 minutes west of Vail. Eagle Ranch offers the longest season of any golf course in the Vail Valley. Designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, Eagle Ranch features wide fairways and 5 tee boxes to play from and is truly fun for the whole family. Let's go over to the driving range and meet head pro Jeff Boyer and learn a little bit more about the course. Nice looking swing there, Jeff.
Thanks, Henry. Great to see you. Welcome to Eagle Ranch.
Thanks for having us. So Eagle Ranch is truly one of my favorite golf courses around. Really fun to play, close to Vail. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what makes it so special?
You know, Eagle is really a family-oriented community, and so is the golf course. It's a great golf course for just about any golfer to play. It's a little bit more spread out, not quite as high of elevation changes, makes it more straightforward. You can hit driver on most of the par 4s and par 5s, which people like to be able to do, especially with the altitude here and the ball flies further. On average, it's probably 8 to 10 degrees warmer than Vail. The golf course, because of that, is in great shape for much of the season.
One of my favorite things about Eagle Ranch is actually the grill back here. Great place to eat. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, the grill is great. Great food and cocktails, beers right here at the clubhouse.
So there's a lot of great holes to choose from, but what would you consider to be the signature hole here at Eagle Ranch?
The most memorable is definitely number 12. It requires a lot of precision but power, long enough to carry the second shot, which you have to make over a creek that runs through the hole.
Sounds like a great challenge. Let's go give it a try.
All right. You ready?
Ready.
All right.
Worried about this hole though.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
Looks like a fun day to play.
Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous.
All right, Jeff, so we've made it out to 12. Tell me what makes it the signature hole.
Well, it's a beautiful hole, and it's also a very challenging one to play. You have to hit a long and precise drive off of the tee. Then you're forced to make a decision on whether or not to lay up on your second shot or try to get over the creek that is out there. And then you have a third shot to a fairly level green. But one thing that you can't see from the tee box here is we actually have an alternate green. It was too challenging for the everyday golfer, so we built an alternate green. That's the one that most people use, but the old green is actually really fun to play, and maybe we should try that today.
I'm up for the challenge. Let's do it.
All right. Good ball.
Ooh.
Nice drive right in the middle.
Right where you told me to hit it.
The end of the fairway is 125 yards if you want to lay up, but you've only got 160 to clear the creek and hit it to this safe area over here. 180 or 190 really puts you in a perfect spot up there.
Let's do it.
Perfect.
That'll play.
Oh, baby.
Man, that's a tight little green there, huh?
It is, isn't it? Great putt, Henry.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks so much for having us, showing us your signature hole. I'm hungry. I'm going to go down to the grill and grab a burger, but you should come out to the Eagle Ranch Golf Club.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
What a beautiful morning we've had, and Ashley's been showing us around Beaver Creek, showing us that sunshine, but kind of how things are becoming nice and fall-like out there as we kind of continue into the Burr months. We are seeing a high pressure system kind of above us right now with a chance of that low pressure system swooping down, and that's where we're seeing that 20% chance of precipitation. So as we take a look at Vail today, closer to home, 42 degrees first thing this morning, 65 for the high, and like I said, that 20% chance of precipitation. Those showers are possible throughout the course of today, but we are expecting that slight wind chill, so just make sure that if you are getting out there, you do have something to keep you nice and warm and also dry. If you are getting out maybe later this evening, the temperature is cooling way down. 39 degrees is the low for tonight. 20% chance of precipitation into this evening, and that wind chill remaining if those temperatures continue to go down into the evening to those very low temperatures. Then they can start blowing snow sooner rather than later. They just need it to be 32 degrees to start blowing that snow, so 39 degrees is not that far off. Hopefully we get snow so soon. I'm so excited to go skiing. I literally talk about it probably every single day now in my day-to-day life, so get excited. Winter is approaching. Coming up next, we're going to do a book report with Ashley.
The book report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
Oh, Maddie, I don't know if I'm ready for snow and winter just yet. I'm loving this fall weather, and also I have felt a few raindrops out here in Beaver Creek this morning. Now, with the weather that we are having, it's kind of cloudy, it's kind of moody, and also it's nice and cool. There is nothing better, in my opinion, than curling up with a good book. And if you happen to live in Eagle right now, exciting news. So they have now entered into the final phase of construction for the Eagle Public Library renovation. And this week, they have now closed access to the library, and instead, there's a pop-up library that you can have access to over the next 3 to 4 weeks. So it's located in the Eagle County building at the west end of the lobby. You can access it from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and you can check books out, you can drop books off, and they ask that you utilize a lot of their online services during this time. They also are providing story times throughout the town of Eagle during this time frame, but exciting things on the horizon for the town of Eagle and for the public library. And if you want to find out more about our local library system, evld.org, Eagle Valley Library District.org, and that's where you can get all the information on the great programming that they provide, and they really are amazing with what they do, and exciting to see Eagle open back up. Coming up, we have a really great event that is all about fall, it's all about our community, and it's coming up the end of the week.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Join Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th at 10 a.m. for the 5K 10K River Trail Walker Run. This is a fundraiser for Hope of the Grand Valley, which is a hand up, not a handout, by fostering and encouraging independence and self-sufficiency for low-income families. Registration is now open for all ages and goes until October 18th. Early registration is $25 or $35 the day of the event. You can register online at itsyourrace.com. Join us for the annual 5K 10K Walker Run for Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Something we've been talking about all morning is the harvest party taking place this Friday, courtesy of Beaver Liquors, and I've got David Courtney here with me to give me some more information. David, thank you so much for meeting us this morning.
No, good morning. Thanks for having me.
I mean, bright and early.
Yes, bright and early. Well, this is easy for me.
And things
Bringing
are nice.
kids to school.
Yeah, there you go. And this entire event benefits school.
It does. It's all the proceeds go to ECCA, the Eagle County Charter Academy in Edwards. So we were just briefly talking about that. When we originally did this event in 1999, the first year, we started to give the money to the Humane Society. And then as our dynamic in our household changed, and we have 3 children that go to school, we kind of switched over. But as I said, Maddie, we still love cats and dogs and support the Humane Society for sure.
Yeah. And the Eagle Valley Humane Society, one of the greatest places on earth.
Yeah.
So it was great that you guys did all that contribution, but now that you've got kids, you've got to look out for the kids.
Yeah, we do. So yeah, the event is this Friday, and if anyone that's watching right now has not been there, this is an event you don't want to miss. It is literally the best deal that goes on the whole year. It's $50, there's 40 wines, there's music, there's a chance to win a $1,000 shopping spree at the wine cellar down in Beaver Liquors. You just can't beat this. There's Latour and Vin 48 and Sweet Basil and Moe's Barbecue, and there's 5 or 6 more that I'm not coming to my head right now, but a lot of these restaurants, you can't go and have a glass of wine and appetizer tax tip for $50. So
well, and I mean, some of the best restaurants in the valley, Vin 48 is hands down one of my most favorites, and all of the food there is meant to be paired with wine because it's a wine bar. Yeah. And so 40 wines from around the world, that means you've got something for everyone.
Yeah, yes, there is. And also all the wines are basically from the $15 retail range all the way up to about the $65 retail range. So there's wines for every palate. We kind of loosely pair each restaurant with 4 or 5 wines, and so that you can be like, hey, I want to try the Zinfandel with the barbecue. Now I want to try the Cab with the barbecue.
Yeah.
So then you can come up with your own conclusion.
I mean, there's no better way to do it than to get to try all of the wines.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't have to drink all of them, too. We'll have little buckets. You can
pour them out. That way, if it's not for your palate, there's no pressure there.
There, exactly.
Which is amazing. And not only that, but you guys are doing a silent auction, live music, games. So it's like a night filled with festivities.
It is, yeah. So we have the wine ring toss. So obviously, everyone's been to a carnival before. Yeah. It's the same thing, but only it's wine bottles.
Which is perfect.
Yes.
Perfect for the event.
Yeah. And the music is Terry and Jeff Armistead along with Rob Eaton Jr. They are the Turntable Review, but they're calling themselves the Minturn Shakes since they're bringing Rob Eaton Jr. in. So that'll be incredible as well.
Yeah, a fun atmosphere to kind of go and enjoy and give back to the community, which is really cool.
Yes, for sure. We sell the event out every year, so if you've seen some commercials on TV8 or heard them on the radio on KZYR, definitely make your decision, because Friday we sell out, and we limit the number of people that can come for a reason, so that you and I could have a conversation without having to elbow people. It's an easy opportunity to go and actually walk up, get yourself a glass of wine, then go walk and get yourself some food, instead of some events where you're
fighting your way
through for a sip and a bite. That's not the way we do this event. So.
And it's at the Eagle Vale Pavilion, which is a beautiful location from 6 to 9 p.m. And they're only selling tickets, right, at Beaver Liquors?
Yes. Yep. So you'll have to come into the store to grab your tickets. You can call on the phone, but you still will need to pick up those tickets before the event.
David, thank you so much for coming in. Make sure that you go over to Beaver Liquors and you buy yourself these tickets. This is an event you do not want to miss out on. It sells out every year. This is its 19th year doing this event, and they sell out. So make sure that you go purchase your tickets. It gives back to the community. It's for a wonderful cause. Coming up next, we have more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
You will always find amazing food, wine, and people in the Vail Valley. David Courtney, the owner of Beaver Liquors, has taken those 3 things and made them into a great event.
Well, originally when we started this event 16 years ago, we did this for the Humane Society. And my wife and I, our household changed dramatically. We have 3 children, so now this is done for our kids' school, which many of these restaurants, their children also attend.
The Harvest Festival is more than just wine tasting. Some of the Valley's best restaurants serve up their favorite dishes paired to specific wines.
So when you walk in the door, you're gonna see some of the Valley's top restaurants serving their best dishes. These chefs are all secretly competing against each other. And then come and sample 30 different wines from around the world that retail between $15 and $60. This is what I would say is a no-brainer.
We actually have some bruschetta with carpaccio. So carpaccio with bruschetta with arugula salad and a truffle aioli. And right here we have our specialty, which everybody loves. It's the burrata. It's made with ricotta cheese and mozzarella, drizzle of olive oil, little salt and pepper, and over ciabatta bread.
Only 60 people attended the event its first year. Now it draws more than 300.
Because why wouldn't we come? It's a walking distance from home, and it's got lots of food and lots of wine, and it's fun. You see all your friends.
What a fun evening. I mean, great wine, tons of food, beautiful evening. What's wrong with that?
My children go to ECCA, so I'm excited to support the cause and taste some great food and have some great wine with my girlfriends.
The Harvest Festival is an evening of outstanding food and delicious wine, all for a great cause.
I love wine and food, and this is an event that's close to my heart. Like I said, we started this when we used to do 60 people, and now this event grows to 300 every year. So, and my kids' school. I mean, it's good to support children.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
It is currently sprinkling here at Beaver Creek, and with temperatures in the 40s, it's certainly feeling like a fall day. We're going to be seeing highs only reaching to the 60s for the base of both Vail and Beaver Creek, and then it'll be a little bit warmer as you head further down valley and get closer to I-70. Now tonight, we're also seeing our temperatures overnight here drop into the 30s for the first time this season. So that is great news. And we do continue to have a chance of moisture throughout the day. Now I did just get an EC alert, an Eagle County alert, that there is an incident on I-70 westbound near near Eastvale by mile marker 181. The right lane is blocked, so you want to slow down and move over for responders. If you're going to be traveling along the I-70 corridor today, temperatures will be a little bit warmer, especially as you head further west toward Eagle in the 70s. That's also in the direction of Glenwood. So if you want to head to the Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, it is going to be a beautiful fall day there, but probably want to bring your rain jacket with you. And in our extended forecast, we continue to see temperatures in the 60s and the 70s, and we have a little bit of a cold front moving in tomorrow. And coming up this weekend at the Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, they're going to have music on the mountains on Saturday. That all starts around 6 p.m. And if you bring a canned good, you can get free access to the show. So you just check them out online. They have a really cool lineup of not only live music, but also great rides and adventures to be had. And speaking of adventures, we have more of those headed your way on this Wednesday edition of Good Morning Vail, so stay with us.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
2.4 mile swim, 112 mile bike, and then a marathon where I'm running them down. 140.6 miles. That's what I'm building with chocolate milk. Nutrients to refuel, protein to rebuild, backed by science.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Something brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District is reading buddies. There's no better way to read than to read with a buddy, and the perfect way to do it for children is to have young kids getting to read with teen mentors. Not only do the teens get some great experience, but it also programs the love of reading into the younger children. So it's an hour program. It happens once a week. So your children get this one-on-one time for an entire hour. And not only are they reading, but they're playing reading games and so much more. It is a dedicated hour, though, to the love of reading. And I wish that was when I was in high school, there was a program like this, not only because would it have driven me to get more into reading, but also then I could have shared the love of reading that I have. And my love has only grown. So you can sign up online. It is going to go until November 20th, so it's about an 8-week program. You can do it in Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum, wherever you please. They are under some renovations in Gypsum, so that one might be on halt, but you can definitely do it in Avon or Eagle. So make sure that you go online and you check it out and you register your kids, or maybe if your teen loves to read, let them share that love of reading. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at that full weather forecast with Ashley.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Oh, Maddie, I have some exciting things to show you. First of all, look at all of the blue sky that now has appeared overhead. It was just sprinkling, and those clouds are moving off toward the east. So we have a little bit of an interesting forecast. Oh, and thank you, Elise, for pointing that out. We have a rainbow behind me, but let me just show you this really fast before we get to our maps. You see what's in front of me up here? You see that tractor right there? You know what that's a sign of? That's a sign of winter right there. This is something that happens as the resort prepares for the upcoming season. So you can see where he has mowed this area. We also have some people biking. Hi, good morning. It's a busy morning here at Beaver Creek, but this area is getting mowed so that when we do have that snowfall, when we do have that man-made snow, it's going to be an even more pleasant experience for you here at Beaver Creek. So this is really exciting that they're doing this today. This is something that happens this time every year, but it's definitely a sign that winter is coming. You know what else is a sign that winter is coming? If you're going to be going up on the mountain like those guys that are mountain biking, if you get up to mid-mountain today, temperatures are going to be in the 50s and the 60s. So it's going to be very brisk, and we're only going to be seeing our highs right here at the base of Vail and Beaver Creek Mountain in the 60s. Now there is a road incident that we just learned about from EC Alerts. You can sign up for those by going to ecalert.org. But there is one lane that's blocked in East Vale on I-70 right now, so just be aware that you could find some delays there. And coming up, not only is tonight the first night that we're seeing our temperatures dropping into the 30s, but we will be seeing that continue as we go into the next few days, which is great news. So again, as those temperatures drop and as things like this are starting to happen, it's a sign that that season is coming. We still have a little bit of time, of course, though. Now, we also have some great information coming to you next with a nonprofit. It's all about Clothes to Kids in Denver, so stay with us.
Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Yes, it's the first word of any new discovery. But when allergies attack, the excitement fades. Allegra helps you say yes with the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief and turn any half-hearted yes into an all-in yes. Allegra, live your life, not your allergies.
Join Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th at 10 a.m. for the 5K 10K River Trail Walker Run. This is a fundraiser for Hope of the Grand Valley, which is a hand up, not a handout, by fostering and encouraging independence and self-sufficiency for low-income families. Registration is now open for all ages and goes until October 18th. Early registration is $25 or $35 the day of the event. You can register online at itsyourrace.com. Join us for the annual 5K 10K Walker Run for Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
A great nonprofit, not only giving back to our community, but communities in Denver as well. And we've got Joyce Myers to Clothes for Kids, or Clothes to Kids.
Clothes to Kids, yes.
Clothes to Kids. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Hi. Well, thank you so much for having me. It's my pleasure.
I mean, co-founder, so a pretty big role in this entire operation of what you guys do.
Yes. So we started we're actually in our 11th year of providing the free clothing to the low-income students or families that are in crisis. And it was myself and 3 other ladies that started it and saw a need, and everybody has just come on, and we've got amazing volunteers, a small but mighty staff. And last year we provided little over 10,000 wardrobes.
Wow.
And our goal this year is 11,500, and I think we're on track to do that.
Pretty close. So can people donate clothes to you guys?
Yes. So most of our clothing is gently used clothing, but we also have some partners that provide new clothing, and so that is a great need, of course, considering how many pieces of clothing go out the door every day. We're in our busy season.
Of course, back to school.
Right, and so we schedule, I think, about 100 students a day.
Wow. And how do these families find you to reach out to you guys to maybe get your help?
So through the schools, many of the schools will let families know about us. There's many other social service agencies that refer the families. And a lot of it is word of mouth, but mainly if a family, if the students are on the free and reduced lunch program, they automatically qualify to come in. And then we also have some schools that have, I think it's 90% of the school is considered to be on free and reduced, and we have a list of those schools. So if they just bring in their ID from that school, then they qualify, they can come in and shop.
Which is incredible, and it looks like these are some pictures of some children that have shopped with you guys. And I mean, making their way out of there with trash bags full of clothes. It looks like they're pretty excited about their finds.
Well, and the wardrobe, they get over 21 pieces of clothing. So
Wow.
it's 5 tops, 4 bottoms, a coat, a pair of shoes, and 5 pairs each of brand new underwear and brand new socks.
Which is incredible, 21 pieces. So,
And if we do 100 kids a day, that's a lot of clothes that go out the door.
That is a lot of clothes that go out the door. So maybe if people don't want to donate gently used clothes, they just want to donate money, is there a way for people to do that as well?
Oh yes, absolutely. So you can go to our website, which is clothes2kidsdenver.org. And we have a donate button. But also, we have an amazing fundraising event coming up called our Blue Jean Bash. And that's September 21st of this month. And it includes silent auction and a live auction. We've got food stations and entertainment and music. And I brought in one of our our live auction items, a pair of Audrey Hepburn gloves that one of our volunteers donated.
Wow.
Because he's a collector. So
I mean, and they're beautiful. Sitting this close to them, I feel honored.
Well, and look how tiny her hands were.
I know.
These are really small gloves.
She's a very petite and like elegant woman, and so that does not surprise me that that's the size of her hands, but the gloves look beautiful on her in that picture, and I mean, would be a beautiful collection for someone.
Yes, yes. And one of the other items that we have is a painting that was done of one of our clients, one of our students, and Daryl Anderson is a renowned local artist who painted this young gentleman after he had his shopping experience.
Oh.
And he picked out this little suit coat, the shorts, he has flip-flops on, and so this is also going to be included in our live auction.
Which is incredible and such a statement piece in itself, not even knowing the background story. Like, could be up in the Denver Art Museum, absolutely no problem. So an incredible collection as well to someone's home. So one more time, where can people buy tickets to this event and when is it?
Okay, so it's the Blue Jean Bash, September 21st, and it's at the CU South Denver facility, which used to be the Wildlife Experience. You can go to our website, clothes2kidsdenver.org. There's information about there on the website to buy tickets. And tickets are very inexpensive. They're only $75. Certainly if somebody wanted to buy a table for 10, that's $1,000 to be a table sponsor. And come and have a fun time. It's again, we have food stations and it's a cash bar. Entertainment, we've got the Bourbonites playing for dancing later on in the evening. Guests are going to be greeted by a high school drum line outside of the facility, so it gets all the excitement going, and many wonderful silent auction items, and then quite a few live auction items, including the gloves.
Wow. Joyce, thank you so much for coming in this morning. Unfortunately, we are out of time. Make sure that you go online and you buy your tickets to this event, because it is going to be a fabulous event, and it's going to give back to so many kids in need. And then you get to like warm your own heart, but then you get to maybe buy some really cool collection items. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never-frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
I'm just marveling at how much the weather has changed the last 15 minutes here at Beaver Creek, but look at these beautiful blue skies right behind me, and what a great day to get out for a hike or for a bike ride. And I was actually just planning my weekend adventures here at Beaver Creek, and I think what I want to do this weekend is probably the Village to Village Trail. So it starts over here right near their Centennial Express gondola, and it comes all the way over, and you can take it basically to Bachelor Gulch, and then you can also connect it even further. You can go all the way over to Arrowhead, which is pretty awesome. But one of the things that I think is just so great about Bachelor Gulch is that, you know, right now you can see it's the home of the Ritz-Carlton. It's very swanky over there. It's very luxurious, but it didn't start out that way. The reason that it's called Bachelor Gulch is because there was a bunch of kooky bachelors that used to live there. And if you've ever been to Mamie's Mountain Grill, Mamie is one of the people that witnessed these kooky bachelors. But there is one that lived in his cabin with all of his chickens in Bachelor Gulch. I'm guessing that they don't have chickens in the rooms at the Ritz-Carlton these days. Also, there is another one that he lived with his roommate, and I can't remember his name, but he ended up making his neighbor pretty angry, and he already didn't have a foot, and his neighbor ended up shooting him through the door, so he messed up his wrist with the gunshot wounds. Anyway, Bachelor Gulch, very different these days. Coming up, we have some gorgeous jewelry that you can take home with you as your way to remember your trip to the mountains.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
Maybe you're in the market to do some shopping. Maybe you've got an anniversary or something coming up. Well, I've got Carol Giuliani from Lion's Head Jewelers and all of this incredible jewelry. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
I mean, everything is beautiful.
Yeah, so today I brought Balari. She's one of our most decorated artists. She's won the Designer of the Year award a couple times in a row at the International Jewelry Show in Las Vegas. And when you look at her work, you can see why. This set here shows some of her classic traits. She'll oftentimes rim things with diamonds, and she'll often graduate the colors of the stones, going from color to color, just like the rainbow. You can see that as well in her necklace, going all the way around, color to color. And then here we have this bracelet, same thing, going color to color all the way around. And then, nice thing about Balari, she thinks about everything. Real easy to put on and take off. just open and close. So just really nice, easy to wear jewelry. One thing about her is she uses some really excellent quality stones, some very unusual cuts. We're seeing in this ring here, again, we're seeing the graduation of colors going color to color up into the yellows and oranges and reds and purples and into the blues. And even here on the side here, she has channel set stones going all the way across. And as I said, the unusual cuts. Check out this citrine.
Wow.
Really cool cut, kind of cabochon, but a lot of texturing, kind of like the top of a circus tent. And then she's also graduating the stones as she goes around the base, graduating the colors. And she uses unusual stones as well. This is ametrine. So we're seeing ametrine and amethyst and citrine in the same stone. Totally natural, created by Mother Nature. Two stones in one, amethyst and citrine, and really beautiful faceting in that piece.
I mean, all of her work is so beautiful and so detailed, as well as the jewelry pieces that you're wearing, so the earrings, the necklace, and the ring.
This is one of her sets, London Blue Topaz, and then we've got aquamarine in the ring.
I mean, it's beautiful, and it looks beautiful with the dress that you have on, but then if you wanted to wear it a little more casually, you totally could.
Yep, yeah, her jewelry is very versatile. Next set I have is Roberto Coin. He's one of our Italian designers, 18 karat gold with diamonds. Roberto Coin is known worldwide. This is his Princess Flower collection. The name is inspired from all the flowers and floral patterns found on Venetian buildings. This flower here, you can see the intricate detail. Everything is hand etched. These are the matching earrings. This is actually a long necklace. Here we have 3 shorter necklaces, 16 to 18-inch adjustable, all the different colors, yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. And then we have this gorgeous lush bracelet. Again, intricate detail, hand carved, really, really lovely. This is just one of his sets in the collection. We have many others, so you can always come by and check us out at our store and see all the other collections.
Carol, thank you so much for coming in this morning. Unfortunately, we are out of time, but make sure that you go to Lion's Head Jewelers. If you are in the market for maybe a statement piece, you have a fundraiser, a wedding, or anything coming up, Lion's Head Jewelers is the place you want to go shopping. We've got just a little more Good Morning Vail left in store for you.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful Wednesday here in the Rocky Mountains. And don't forget that today at 1:30 there will be emergency vehicles that form a procession from Ford Park all the way to Freedom Park and Edwards, where the ceremony will start at 2 o'clock to honor those who lost their lives in 9/11 and also just to remember, right? And so again, that's at Freedom Park from 2 to 3 o'clock today. And coming up tomorrow on the show, we have another live edition of Good Morning Vail for you starting at 7 a.m. We'll be live here in Beaver Creek to let you know all about the great events and activities that are happening here. We also, speaking of one of those events, we have Hike, Wine, and Dine coming up that really is something that's very close to our hearts, especially for anyone who's been touched by cancer. And then on top of that, we have the Walk to End Alzheimer's. That's going to be coming up the end of September, so we're going to learn more about that organization, how you can get involved, and of course, an epic morning adventure, look at your weather, and can we just take a moment and look at how beautiful our flowers are here at Beaver Creek. We'll see you in the morning.